Welcome back to my channel. John here from Romania. I like to talk about online entrepreneur and make money online. Please like this video, it would help me a lot. Feel free to look around the channel and consider subscribing with the bell notification on. In the event that you need more out of life, at that point stay with me. Since today I'm demonstrating how to break free and make some better than average measure of cash online with something that is essentially accomplished for you. Your main responsibility is to simply reorder. Okay, we're currently within my PC. Also, no doubt, I realize that introduction he had hard, yet I just idea it is intriguing to make something other than what's expected, and ideally I have opening. Alright. Presently here's the arrangement before we get to that thing that I have made for you. So you can simply search on Google for make money on YouTube. There will be one thing that you should do. What's more, that is to approach google.com. And afterward you need to look for changed catchphrases like how to bring in cash on YouTube. For instance, how to bring in cash on YouTube. Or how to bring in cash on YouTube 2020, how to bring in cash on YouTube quick, how to bring in cash on YouTube without promotions. Every one of those keywords you can utilize them, all these various catchphrases. You can likewise utilize various keywords like how to develop on YouTube and stuff that way. What's more, don't stress, we have never discussed this methodology on this channel. It's extremely exceptional and you're going to cherish it in light of the fact that, as I stated, I have something that is as of now accomplished for you. The hardest part is as of now accomplished for you, and you needn't bother with the site or whatever. So I neglected to make reference to that, yet truly, you needn't bother with the site and it is overall accessible. So you will look for a keyword, you will press enter, and afterward you need to discover some article that is showing individuals how they can bring in cash on YouTube. So you need to, for instance, simply open up this one. I will attempt with this one. This one says how to bring in cash on YouTube, as indicated by 3 individuals who would. So you like to open up some article and you need to leave it open that way. Presently, before we return to this article, there's one thing that we have to set up. So essentially, I have one course from the investor channel which I implemented in my channel and shows you the prepare that shows individuals how they can become their YouTube channels rapidly without any preparation from 0 to thousands of subscribers, and afterward Dayon shows them how they can bring in cash from YouTube with the one-of-a-kind YouTube technique that has nothing to do with shooting. So no camera required, no altering required, they don't need to sell altering on their channels, no member promoting, and even without the advertisement income. So it's not about computations or whatever. Furthermore, that is the reason truly anybody can do it. It's something that I do each and every day to make a huge number of dollars each and every week, and it's something that many of his students do effectively also. Presently, no, you won't need to join to this preparation, but instead than that, you will advance it in a way which I'm going to show you, and Dayon will pay you for doing that. So you will help others that battle with bringing in cash by furnishing them with demonstrated to work outline they truly anybody can experience and set up their own online business. Also, think about what, you don't need to deal with transportation. You don't need to deal with the client care or anything of that nature. You should simply drive traffic and I will even assistance you with that. So as a matter of first importance, you will approach the one-of-a-kind uniquetmethod.com. So extraordinaryuniquetmethod.com, or simply click the principal connect in the depiction of this YouTube video and that will take you over to this page. This is Dayon's official site. Presently you need to either tap on this where it says partners or simply look over right down to the base of the site and snap on become an offshoot. Similarly, as you do that, you will be diverted to this page where you can peruse more about his partner program. However, essentially you will enable others to develop their crowd and begin bringing in cash on YouTube with this extraordinary YouTube technique. You can likewise peruse more about the real preparing by tapping on this catch directly here. Be that as it may, basically, bit by bit preparing shows individuals his tricks of the trade for developing YouTube channels rapidly. His number my main privileged insights to getting sees his main mysteries to getting sees rapidly. Furthermore, It even accompanies a bit-by-bit instructional exercise on how they can go from 0 to 1000 supporters in 7 days, bit-by-bit instructional exercises to getting your channel adapted and extra methodologies to get significantly more cash flow. So unquestionably, it's an extremely incredible preparing. Many individuals are appreciating it, and many individuals and a great deal of understudies are getting pleasant outcomes from it. Also, it's a well-known fact that YouTube is probably the quickest approaches to bring in cash online as a total amateur. Furthermore, that is the reason this preparation will be ideal for what we'll be doing with the stage, which we will use for traffic at any rate. Return to the subsidiary page, enter your name here, so I'll enter mine, and you need to enter your email address down beneath. Simply enter your email address here. What's more, as you do that, it simply hit submit. Presently you simply need to hang tight for my member group to see in the Accomplice program, which can now and then take up to 2 or 3 hours because of a great deal of solicitations. What's more, indeed, I neglected to make reference to this, however, you will make 30% commissions on the entirety of my courses, which is rapidly going to include, in light of the fact that I will give you 1 platinum over, we can possibly reach more than 1 million individuals that need this. Furthermore, Dayon likewise have month-to-month rewards for you. Each and every month Dayon reward top 3 subsidiaries with money prizes. So in case you're in the main 3, he will actually give you $1,000 for nothing for that month alone, similarly as a touch of inspiration to continue pushing forward. Also, when his partner subject affirms, you will get an email from Workable that is going to look something like this. Remember, it can take up to a few hours as I stated, so you should hold up until they favor you. What's more, when they favor you, you will get an email that is going to look something like this. You will open up that email and simply click on this where it says affirm email. That will take you over to the page that looks something like this. Presently simply make your login subtleties. So you will utilize that email address in addition to secret key which you have to make at this moment. So type something that you can recollect and affirm that and sign into your record. Presently you will have 2 courses to advance, and both are identified with building an online business and telecommuting. Presently you simply need to tap on administrator directly here to get to the member dashboard, and that is going to look something like this. So this is your associate dashboard where you can see your bonus rate here on the left hand side. You can follow your deals. So it's extremely simple and extremely straightforward and clean. What's more, presently once you approach here, you can see everything, all the analogies, you realize what number of snaps you're getting, what number of deals you have, how much cash you made, when you will get paid and such stuff. What's more, coincidentally, they have diverse installment alternatives. So PayPal is my preferred most loved choice, and I for one use PayPal. They will pay you like each first in a month or something to that effect. Each first and one they're going to pay you legitimately to your PayPal account on the off chance that you like to utilize PayPal. However, in the event that you need to utilize diverse installment alternatives, and don't stress, they have some extraordinary installment choices too on here which you can choose. Presently here you should enter the connection address to the genuine course, and you can locate the real course by either heading toward the novel uniquetmethod.com cut offshoots and snap on find out additional about the preparation that will take you over to this page. Or on the other hand, you can basically go to this URL or simply hit the second connection in the depiction of this YouTube video. I will leave a connect to this course in the portrayal of this YouTube video. So you can simply tap on it. They will take you over to this page and it will be can get familiar with it. They can discover more about the real preparing, and they can discover more about what they're getting from it, and you will have the option to get your connection will be directly here. So you need to snatch that interface, copy that, at that point return to your offshoot dashboard and glue your connection in here. So it will create a subsidiary connection for you, a particular connection only for you. You will tap on generate and this is your offshoot interface. So now you simply need to begin directing people to this connection. I will simply duplicate that. So duplicate your partner connect and head toward bit.ly.com, approach bit.ly.com. So we can make it quick and painless. You need to glue your long partner interface in here and click on abbreviate. Presently you will have the option to get this duplicate. So duplicate this is a similar connection is a similar goal URL, yet you realize it looks now typically it looks quick and painless. So it will be simpler to for driving traffic. Also, when somebody taps on that abbreviated URL, let me give you where they're being sent to. So they're being sent to this page directly here where they can experience the business page. They can take a crack at a preparation and you're going to make 30% off of that. Presently you simply need to set up something that will really drive focus on traffic to your offshoot interface. You can make commissions on an autopilot. So most importantly, we will approach Snipley. So what Snipley really is, well, this is an instrument that will add your own source of inspiration to practically any article out there. You can see that it has been highlighted in many distributions and web journals like Forbes, as GetResponse, HubSpot, Business Visionary, etc. So all things considered, what you should do is you will approach Snipley. There will be join button here in the upper right corner. You will tap on join and you will make a record. Once you make a completely free record, you will tap on visit dashboard directly here. It will look something like this. Click on visit dashboard. And afterward here is the place it says enter a URL. You should enter your article. Furthermore, that will be something that we scan for the start of this video. So we look for an article that says how to bring in cash on YouTube and stuff that way. What you should do, open up that article. For instance, for my situation, it will be this one. You don't need to utilize this equivalent article. I really suggest you discover something other than what's expected. You know, find various articles that are showing individuals how they can bring in cash on YouTube. At that point duplicate that article. You now return to Cliply and after that article URL in here now click create cut and I'll just load. I will go with another source of inspiration. I will choose my profile. You can choose your profile and simply click on button directly here and enter your message here. So you can say, for instance, you can say this is extremely discretionary. You can compose anything you desire to, yet I will simply go with like most ideal way. So most ideal approach to bring in cash on YouTube. And afterward the cash labels can resemble click here or go here or get it here. No, I will leave it like it, click here. And afterward this is extremely significant, the cache URL. You need to erase this and you need to trade it with your real offshoot interface. So you will return to Bitly, you will duplicate your subsidiary connection, you will return to here and glue your member interface where it says button URL. Similarly as you do that, you will click continue. You can redo it on the off chance that you need to. I'll simply complete source of inspiration and I will have the option to snatch my Snipley URL in the event that I duplicate that, and on the off chance that I go to that Snipley URL that is going to take me over to the page. It looks something like this. You can see individuals are heading off to this article where they can peruse how they can bring in cash on YouTube, as per 3 individuals who do. And afterward while they're experiencing this article, they can see most ideal approach to bring in cash on YouTube. Click here. Also, on the off chance that they need to figure out what is the most ideal way, or possibly you can say the most one-of-a-kind method to bring in cash on YouTube, or develop rapidly and bring in cash on YouTube and stuff that way, you have various keywords to utilize. Furthermore, when they see that, they will see like most ideal approach to bring in cash on YouTube. What's more, clearly, they need to figure out how they can bring in cash on YouTube and they need to perceive what is the most ideal approach to bring in cash on YouTube. Also, when they click on that, they're being diverted to your partner connection and they can purchase this preparation through your offshoot connection, and you are really helping them a great deal since they can experience the bit-by-bit preparing that is demonstrated to work that many individuals use, and they're developing their procedures rapidly and they're making an outright executing on YouTube. So not exclusively would they be able to figure out how they can rake in some serious cash on YouTube, however they will really know the outline to becoming any YouTube channel out there, which is outrageously amazing. So that is the article. You won't have any desire to snatch your basic URL ones back. Go to Snipley and duplicate that URL. This is the place you have to drive traffic, since that takes individuals to this article where they can see your source of inspiration and they can purchase through your subsidiary connection. Presently, where do you really put this URL to bring in cash on an autopilot? All things considered, one of the choices for you is to just head toward Quora.com. Make advances on Quora.com. Also, what this is, well, this is a network-based site where individuals ask and answer this various inquiries. Furthermore, they're similar to billion individuals on this stage. What's more, it's a positioning high on Google, which is incredibly cool. So there's many individuals on here, and there's a great deal of potential in here. So what should you say you is like to scan for various keywords and quest for various inquiries, like how would you bring in cash on YouTube? Or on the other hand, how would I be able to bring in cash on YouTube? What is the least demanding approach to bring in cash on YouTube? How might I bring in cash on YouTube without recording any recordings? There's everything. You can utilize those various keywords and select any of those. So for instance, go with how might I bring in cash on YouTube without recording any recordings, since that is the thing that this preparation educates. So here's the person that posed this question, and what you can do is you can answer this inquiry, you can answer them, and you can say, hey, I was battling with bringing in cash on YouTube until I went over this article, truly helped me at last skyrocket my YouTube business and stuff that way, and afterwards simply leave your scrap URL on there. Also, that is going to look something like this. Also, when they click on your bit URL, they will be diverted to this page by and by, where they can see your source of inspiration in individuals love straightforward stuff. You know, a large portion of them won't trouble perusing the entirety of this labels once they see that the most ideal approach to bring in cash on YouTube is directly here. So the active visitor clicking percentage is truly going to be high for that, and why I said it's a real autopilot is on the grounds that once you leave your answer under that question on Quora, that is going to remain, or they perpetually, and possibly in a few years when somebody look even on Google how to bring in cash on YouTube, since Quora is positioning this inquiry, will spring up yet just as your answers, and all the individuals that are keen on how they can bring in cash on YouTube will have the option to see your answer. They will see like, hello, this person was likewise battling to bring in cash on YouTube. Presently he read this article, and they will have the option to tap on your article and purchase through your member interface. Fundamentally, they're similar to a huge number of those inquiries where you can answer to amplify your outcomes. You can likewise scan for how to develop on YouTube, how to get more supporters, how to get more perspectives, since that is on the grounds that they additionally instruct you that within this preparation, and a great deal of them will really profit by it, since they're presumably battling to bring in cash on YouTube and to bring in cash on the web. Furthermore, presently you're furnishing them with something that helped many beginners make a flat-out murdering on YouTube. So you know, you're accomplishing something useful for individuals, and you're raking in tons of cash toward the back. What's more, this is only one of the spots where you can leave your scrap URL, where you can leave your article with the source of inspiration. You can likewise utilize various sites like Twitter, you can likewise utilize Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever stage you like. I just went with Quora in light of the fact that it's the most straightforward one. You needn't bother with any supporters to peruse a large number of focused individuals, and it's really quite basic, and it's totally free. With the goal, that's it for this video. I trust you got some incentive out of it. Furthermore, on the off chance that you made, sure to drop a like to leave an approval, and on the off chance that you haven't as of now, make certain to buy in and hit the subscribe button so you don't pass up any of the new, and a debt of gratitude is in order for viewing, and I will see you in a portion of the following recordings. John from Romania. I wish you all